Have you got the timer?
Hi, my name is Vlahos, and this is a video of a dietary habits consultation completed on the 21st of the 7th, 2018. Hi Tina, you've obviously come to me regarding some diet and some sort of goals that you've set and you wanted a bit of help for. So yeah, we're just here. I've got a few things I can definitely help you with and talk through, and then at the end of it, if need be, I can send a referral to a dietitian or anything like that, and we can sort of get you on your way.
Okay.
First of all, do you have a goal in mind, a dietary goal that, obviously you've come to me thinking, I don't know, you want to lose weight, So in my, where did you want to be in as your first goal, sort of thing?
Ideally, I was really looking at trying to drop 4 or 5 kilos. I don't know if that's, too high a goal or not. Basically, I'm just finding, I think, with the age that I'm getting at, that I'm sort of maybe sitting around a little bit more and nibbling on things I shouldn't be, etc. during work hours. So I just really want to, streamline maybe my diet, as well as my exercise, and try and drop those few kilos that have been creeping up.
Of course. Was there a time limit, a time frame that you 4 to 5 kilos? Or just sort of it depends on how hard you follow all the advice and that. But was there a time frame?
Ideally, I'd like it in a couple of months, if I can. Sort of just to prove that I can do it, number one, and just secondly, because I've just been on the up and down sort of for a while now, so because in my mind I'm ready to do it now. So I don't know if a kilo a week is a high expectancy or not, but
you say 2 months. I believe that's, for someone like you, is definitely achievable. 4 to 5 kilos in 8 weeks.
Yep.
We look at 4 to 5 kilos in 5 weeks. Could be attainable. It all sort of depends on you, really, and how hard you want to work for that sort of thing. Before we get going, I'm a fitness instructor. I see you. We work together sort of a lot. I'm not a dietitian, so there's certain things that I can and can't do. I've taken you through screening, first aid, I can do fitness testing, make programs. I can provide you with, your basic healthy eating info, which is endorsed, through the standards and the healthy eating, all that sort of stuff. Obviously, when we're talking about, the nitty gritty sort of stuff, I can't do that for you. So, if that's something we look at after we've done a few more things, obviously, as I said, we'll refer you to a dietitian who will get down to the nitty gritty with you and explain diet and where she or he wants you to sort of be.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
So we'll just talk just the Australian Dietary Guidelines. Have you heard of them? Have you had a look at them or anything
Not really,
like that?
No.
They're just a set of guidelines that were created, to help promote health and well-being by giving information about types and amounts of food, food groups, and dietary patterns of sort of people. So, we sort of look at these things. It's very general, so it's generalised, and they try to say most people, if you follow that, you'll be well, you'll be healthy, you'll sort of hit your goals and all that sort of stuff. We'll just run through the 5 guidelines. First guideline is to achieve and maintain, a healthy weight, be physically active, and choose amounts of nutritious food and drinks to meet your energy needs. So that just sort of explains, be healthy.
Yeah.
If you want to live a good life, be physically active.
Yeah.
Eat the right foods, and we'll jump into that in a bit. Eat the right food and drinks, and eat enough food that's going to give you the energy that you're going to need to be active with for the day.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're using too much energy, then you are taking in. Obviously, you're going to be losing weight, but you're not going to be, that active, and it's going to drain you, obviously. Guideline 2 is to enjoy a wide variety of nutritious foods from the 5 food groups every day. These 5 food groups, you obviously know, you have fruit and veg, protein, carbohydrate, and your dairy. So we'll go through a little dietary questionnaire I have here, which will help understand sort of where you are with what you're eating each day, all that sort of stuff. So the guideline 3 is limit intake of food containing saturated fats, added salt, and sugars and alcohol. So again, don't eat shit. The poly and monounsaturated fats, you can eat that. As I say, you do need fats in your diet, but it's just the sugars, the extra sugars, the extra salts, the alcohol. Limit.
Right.
4 doesn't really apply to you, but they encourage and promote and support breastfeeding.
All right.
Obviously, it's from the body, the baby. Needs all those nutrients and all that sort of stuff. And 5, just care for your food, prepare and store it correctly. So, if you're making food, it's hot, you want to reheat it, chuck it in the fridge. Don't leave it sitting there. Don't reheat chicken or all that sort of stuff. Don't cook with it. But I'm sure you know all that stuff. All right, so we'll jump into the dietary habits questionnaire. Is any special dietary requirements?
No.
Disease, allergies, intolerances, nothing?
Nothing.
All right, I'm going to serves per day, so I'll run through what certain things are, and, just, you don't have to count, but just a sort of, a bit of an estimate. We go, how many vegetables, how many serves of vegetables you eat per day? A serve of vegetable is, half a cup of cooked vegetables, half a cup of lentils, chickpeas, half a cup of salad, half a medium potato, tomato, all that sort of stuff.
Okay. Like just in an average day, or half a cup of veggies will be, say, dinner, probably only like 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of salad in my roll or lunch.
Should be normally looking at 4 to 5 a day, vegetables.
Oh, okay.
So 2 to 3, it's a little bit low, but it's something we can definitely look at.
Okay.
So we have sort of how many serves of fruit we're looking at. I don't know, an apple is a banana or an orange, that's 1 serving.
Okay, I'm not really a big fruit eater. I'd be lucky to probably have 1 piece of fruit a day, to be honest. Maybe it's a banana or, now at the moment it's mandarins sort of thing, but I don't really eat a lot of fruit.
Yeah, so someone your age and being female, we're normally looking at, 2-ish, 2.5.
Okay.
So, it's a little bit low, but as I said, we'll work our way to make that, to get you in the system. How many serves of bread and cereals do you usually eat? 1 serve of bread and cereal being a slice of bread, half a roll, half a cup of rice, / noodles and all that sort of stuff. So
I pretty much always have like a roll or a sandwich, so if that's a slice, so that would probably be like 2 serves. And dinner, pasta, rice, 2, 3. Then sometimes porridge or whatever in the morning, probably 4 to 5 maybe.
4 to 5.
Yeah.
No, that's quite good. That's where you should be. So.
Okay. I try to not eat as much carbs, but when you work out what a serve is.
Yeah, well, carbs is your body's main fuel. So.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 to 5 is good. All these fad diets and all that sort of stuff. So high this, low this, low this. But if you just want to help your body out, 4 to 5 is good. So.
Okay.
What about dairy? How many serves of dairy? We're looking at 1 serve is a cup of milk, a couple of slices of cheese, 3/4 cup of yogurt. Which is that's your main.
Probably 2. I usually have I wouldn't have a whole cup of milk in a day. Oh, I'd probably, with my coffee and teas maybe, would be a cup of milk and then yogurt.
With that, yeah.
Cheese. That's it, maybe.
With your milk, do you go for the high-low? Do you?
I just usually have full cream, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So, how many serves of meat or alternatives do you consume a day? So we're looking at 65 grams of lean red meat, 80 grams of poultry, handful of nuts, da.
In a day.
Yeah.
I seem to always have something, probably 2 to 3 maybe.
Yep.
Yeah, probably 2 to 3.
Yep.
I think my meal serving is always more than 65 grams.
Yeah. Well,
so that would be 2 sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. And we got. What about your discretionary choices? So we've got a list here. Discretionary choices are things that aren't in those macros, those sort of 5 things. So you got, obviously your ice cream, your crisps, your donuts, all that sort of stuff. So
yeah. Okay. Well, in a day?
No, in the week.
Oh,
so
in a week.
we're looking at if you have a glass of wine, two glasses of wine, looking at 2 standard drinks is one serve. So
okay, so I would probably have a glass of wine most nights. Ice cream maybe a 3rd day or something. Donuts, don't really cake. There's some cake around. Oh, I suppose when you start adding up, probably 7 to 9.
It's not terrible.
A week. Some weeks it's worse, but
It's not terrible. I'm definitely guilty of that too. You're having
Depends what's in the pantry.
Having a bad day, and you just want a cake or a cookie or something.
Yes.
To be honest, it's not terrible. Definitely can work on a few things, but you seem to be hitting a few of your requirements.
Yep.
So
okay.
I don't at this point in time believe that you don't need a dietitian's help. I believe that the information I can give you will definitely help you hit your goal.
Okay.
But obviously it's up to you in the end. We can sort of see how it goes, and if you're not happy with anything, I can definitely refer it.
Okay.
Now we're just gonna try implement a few things now. Just between us that we can get you going. To help you start on the way to losing those kilos. Just with your eating habits. That sort of stuff. First of all, replace that full cream with high-low skim milk.
Okay. Yep.
Each morning.
Yep.
That's just a very simple way. For that, what's your breakfast? You said you have cereal or something like that?
Porridge sometimes. Breakfast is probably always my worst meal because I sometimes eat very late breakfast. If I do a yoga session, because I don't eat before, sometimes it's 10:30, 11 before I'm actually eating anything. And then I will just come home and usually pick out. Or I'll, then I'll sort of have my coffee or maybe porridge, or I'll do a toasted Sammy or something like that sort of thing.
And during the day, do you find yourself getting hungry? Do you eat at those, breakfast, lunch, dinner? Do you hit them or?
It's sort of all over the place, to be honest, because I work from home. So sometimes, lunch can be 3 o'clock. If I on my yoga days, I could have breakfast at 11, which is brunch, I suppose. So I might only do 2 meals that day, but that doesn't mean I don't snack in between.
And then you find yourself getting hungry and you get home.
And then then I look in my pantry and then I might be piece of this or piece of that sort of thing. So I think that possibly is one of my things, is that I don't actually have probably regular. Evening is always, obviously, you have an evening meal, but the other 2 meals are a bit all over the place.
And that's definitely something we can try and implement if it's possible. Just hitting those sort of things. If you have breakfast, you're not going to want another big meal
No.
until 12 o'clock. If you do, you have a snack, you know, a bit of fruit or some nuts or something. But if you miss breakfast, it just throws everything out of whack and you're playing catch up. If we can, manage for you to have breakfast, have your lunch at 12-1-ish time.
Yep.
And then come home for dinner. And if you are craving, you know, we'll throw in to also, you know, help your vegetables and that. Cut up some carrot sticks.
Yeah.
You know, some fruit, some almonds.
Okay.
In between, and it's just gonna make, you know, keep you sort of satisfied the whole day. I find yourself not binge eating, cutting down your discretionary foods.
Yep.
You know, when you have a bit of cake in the thing.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be sort of massive for you and for the diet that you want. And if you think that's possible, you know, we should definitely look at sort of getting that rolling. And then obviously just as you said, your snacks. So if we possibly can, we're looking at maybe getting a couple more serves of fruit and veg a day.
Okay.
So I don't know, with your breakfast you can, you know, chuck in some mushrooms or you know, fry up a tomato or something like that. If you have some instead of having cereal or bread or something, you know, make an omelette, fry up some eggs, chuck some veggies in that. It's a perfect way to kick off your morning. You know, you do crave something, just throw an apple in, slice it up.
Okay.
Grab a handful of nuts.
Okay. Because I don't have a lot of those sitting around, so.
It could just be there, you know. Doesn't. It's just sort of. That's just. Do you think that's a possibility?
Yeah, sure.
Sort of
yeah, sure. I can just be a bit more organised and in making myself eat something at that hour rather than thinking, I'll just eat, you know, at 11 o'clock and that'll be one meal sort of thing.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Yes, as I said, you know, you have a very realistic goal. You know, 45 kilos in 5 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
We can definitely do that. Implementing a few of those little strategies. Also, you know, still exercising.
Yeah.
Still doing the same amount of exercise, but obviously eating better. I think that goal is very, very reachable if you want it.
Yep.
I don't see at this point in time. I don't see the need for me to refer you on or anything.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I'm here. I'm all ears, always all ears. If you need any tips or anything, let me know how you're going, all that sort of stuff. I'm happy with how it's going. So.
Okay. Yep. Happy to try that.
Perfect.
Concentrate a bit more on the general diet, and I was always a bit worried with fruit because they say there's so much sugar in it. So that's why I don't tend to. But then I haven't been exercising as much as I'm going to as well. So I'm happy. I've always got fruit around, so that's easy.
There's lots of different fruit, you know, high GI, low GI. Apples and oranges are low GI, so you know they keep you full for longer. Whereas if you say your watermelons and all that sort of stuff, very high GI. So you know it'll get you going. Yep. And then you'll come back down.
Right. Okay.
So your apples, your oranges, bananas, best fruits to go. So.
Okay. Yep, we've always got those around, so all good.
Perfect, Tina.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, so.
That's great. We'll start fresh on Monday. Thank you.